Hi everyone, we are here in this lovely park in Shenzhen. Today we're going to talk about 5 cultural shocks in an international couple. So we have a special guest.
Hello.
We have the lake in front of us. A lot of people chilling here, taking pictures. It's definitely a spot that you should visit if you come to Shenzhen. Let's start.
Been here for almost, two months now?
Yes, you might be thinking, it's only 2 months, but I have experienced so much in 2 months.
Mm-hmm. First thing I want to ask is that, what is your first impression of the environment here?
My first impression.
That's what the Western media is portraying. Like, like the air pollution is so bad, like da-da-da.
Oh yeah. I was very concerned about the air pollution, actually, and the contamination and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, my experience is only about Shenzhen. As you can see, the sky is very blue. I cannot feel like the contamination or the air pollution here. And one thing it surprised me the most is how many green spaces there are here.
The government has a target every single year. Every year they need to plant. In the past, 10 years ago, we didn't have many trees like today. Every year, so they have a target to meet every single year. Like this year, they need to plant this many trees. This year, that's urban planning. Like they need
that's very good. Yeah, that's very good.
Even this park is not. It didn't exist 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
5 years ago, this place doesn't exist.
Wow.
Everything's newly built in the past 5 years.
Yes, if you watch some of my videos recently, we always mention this about Shenzhen. That the reason why you might not know or heard about Shenzhen is because this city is very, very new.
So that was my first question, and then the culture shock that you want to tell us. We've been together for 5 years. I bet when we were in the States or when we were in UK, you didn't feel much of the culture shock, like between us, right?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because it's UK and US were really similar. I bet you have a lot of things to talk about after we came here.
Yes, but you always told me like how things work in China.
Yeah, but I'll tell you how things work, and also I want to hear from you. How you think, because it's a really different culture.
I want to ask you something. In the beginning of our relationship, did you think that it was gonna be a big cultural shock between us?
Yeah, of course, because I
I don't think like that.
I know. Because to people who was raised in the Western culture, to them, love it's about 2 person. Mm-hmm. But it's totally different from the value that I was grew up in. To us, love is between 2 families. It's mostly family driven. It's not about 2 persons decision. Yes, at the end of the day, yes, it's about 2 persons, because it's between you two. You still need the people around you to help you, like the family lift you up, and you lift. Like my parents, they lifted me up, and in the future, I will have to lift my children. So to us, it's more like a family thing than just 2 person thing.
Yeah, so I think Chinese have so many traditions, and of course not new that Chinese people is very traditional, but it's changing a little bit especially young adults.
Yeah, young adults, the millennial, they want to have their own life. They don't want to get they don't want to manipulate.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
by their parents.
Yeah.
But parents just want us to live better than them, because their generation was really tough. So they just want us to listen to them so that our life could be better. I mean,
exactly. They want the best for you. The problem here is that maybe what they think is the best for you, you don't think the same. Because you have your own opinion. So, and you are the one who are living your life. So they can give you advice, but they cannot choose life for me.
That's one culture shock. I think I would say that's the biggest one so far.
Which one?
Like how love lives in here and in the West.
how different love is in the West and in China.
Yeah, in China.
Yeah, the meaning of love is very, very different. But at the same time, it's very hard to define love because it's for every person. I think it's different, right?
Yes.
It's not only about cultures. Okay, another culture shock that I had, it was the language. The language. So in the beginning, went to US in 2017 and we met in 2018. So I was only in US for about a year, and before I went to US I didn't know how to speak English. So for me it was a bit, I wouldn't say it was hard, but it's not my mother tongue. So that language barrier, I think, always gonna be there because we don't have the same.
It's the same as me.
Yeah.
You know.
We don't have the same mother tongue, so it's truth that.
I mean, of course, because it's our second language.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will never become. Even doesn't matter how long we live in the States, we'll never become like the native.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Another culture shock that you think of?
Life balance.
Life balance.
Work-life balance. I mean, I totally understand, but I don't think you understand how Chinese people live their life. To them, they want to keep pushing. They want to just like, they want to grind their life every single day. But to people like, I don't know, maybe the Latin culture, North America and Europe, they just want to live a happy life. Doesn't matter how, they don't want to suffer. So not even a tiny bit in your daily life. They just want to live happily. That's not how our culture is. Our culture is that you taste the bitter before you taste the sweet.
What he's basically saying is that we just care more about being happy.
Being happy, yeah.
Than maybe money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, but to us, to Asian people, who cares about life quality?
No, wait, because for us, life quality is very important as well. If you go to Spain, there's life quality.
Yeah, there is life quality. But
maybe not as much money as here, but life quality we do have.
Yes, I understand you guys care a lot about life quality, but the standard is so low to you. Like the level of happiness. You guys set the bar so low.
What you're saying is that what he's saying is that we conform. That's a word, right? Conform ourselves very easy. Like we have enough with what we have.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to Asian people, there's never enough. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big cultural.
Every day, you are just grinding. Right? Doesn't matter how. That doesn't matter how much you have today. You know, there's always better. There's always better things to be made.
Yeah.
To be great. Yeah.
I would say, I always like to say this, it's about finding the balance. And also, we have the philosophy of like, you never know when it's gonna be your last day. So if you leave the things to enjoy later, maybe that day never arrives. So I like to enjoy life to the fullest in my present. But of course, you need to try and be hardworking, push yourself, especially push yourself to move forward. I want to ask you something. If you choose between living in Spain or in China at this moment, where do you prefer to live, Spain or China?
I will only live in Spain if I'm getting paid 4K.
He only thinks about the money.
If I'm getting paid 4K, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Well,
without 4K,
4K in Spain. Yeah. Well, you have to be a politic.
Politic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm not living here.
What do you think there's more quality of life, China or Spain?
The problem here is that the reason why people felt like really tired every day here is because that after you get off from work, and I would say the only difference between like how Chinese people work and how other countries how they do is that in the States or when I was in UK, you don't care about work after you get off, after you clock out, it's your own time. But not here. Here you still need to care. People will still come to you after
the working hours. Even
they will call you, they will text you, they want you to get things done.
Even if you're an employee here.
even your employer here.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, so basically, you're saying that being an employee here is like being, it's equivalent to being a businessman.
Yeah, they want you to be the boss or your employer. They want you to be involved. Like you need to treat this as your
it's your business.
It's your business. You know,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that I cares about here. Like it's a bit tiring after after the working hours.
Of course, depends on the job, but yeah, usually.
Like here, you still see people, even some places or like police station or like hospital. They operate 24/7. Yeah,
Hospital is normal.
Yeah, well, police station, they work on Saturday.
It's normal as well. Police, those are basic services. It's true that in the West, usually Sundays are closed.
Yeah, like life is a lot more convenient here. Like you want anything, you just get it. You can buy lots of things here. The things that you've seen in the States or in the UK or even in Spain, you see them here. Access to so many things. Guess what? People think that we'll go on YouTube, we can go on Google. People think we live inside the wall. No, that's not true.
Yeah.
We don't care about what's outside.
I think it's more like you care more of using your own thing, your own media, your own
media,
because you want to give the money for Chinese people, not for Americans or.
Then that is yeah. I understand that part. Is not Chinese people are really patriotic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But mostly, yes, we have the access to the to YouTube, to Google. It's just that we don't really care what's outside. Just they like to talk.
There's always a way to make it happen. I don't know if it's a cultural shock, but I would say that is something that I learned since I'm with you, and it's that values are based on collectivism instead individualism.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And in the West, it's all about individualism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that that's a bit more about politics, because you guys value your own opinion more than what other people think. But here, what we think is that you need to follow the majority, because the majority, they chose the path, they chose the decision. Yeah, and you don't want to be the special one,
But I'm not talking only about government things. I'm talking about family things as well.
Oh yeah, so these are the culture shocks.
Maybe
I'm telling you, on Friday, you're gonna have another culture shock. You'll see, yeah.
Yeah, on Friday we're going to the hometown.
You're gonna see the root of China. You're gonna see how people live, how people live in different values. You think people are conservative here in Shenzhen? You're gonna see how conservative people are here.
Okay, so maybe I'll make a video about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!